What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Real Feel. Welcome back to Me Life. First off, I want to say thank you to the new subscriptions. I appreciate y'all and welcome to Me Life. Welcome to Life Videos. Welcome to the Real Feel. Lately, I've been in my thoughts, not in a bad way, just like I heard once from Cheech and Chong said this. Well, Cheech, was it Cheech or which one? The older one, I don't know, man, the oldest one, not the Mexican. I don't know, I forget which one it was. But he said, there's a different way of meditation where you can meditate into your thoughts. Like, there's meditating where people do hum and they make that noise or they do whatever. That's just blocking out your thoughts of what you're supposed to be or what you should be thinking about. So it's like just making you relax. That's a good meditation, is just to like hum it out or to make noises or breathe it out and to block everything out just to like relax yourself. That's a good meditation for that. But the other way of meditation would be like into your thoughts, of like meditating into your thoughts, deep into your thoughts, thinking about life, thinking about your life. In the past few days, like they say that it's not good to consume too much. Like if you're watching too much like every single, there's Netflix and like there's videos and on YouTube and then there's Spotify, people listen to things and consuming all this stuff. You're consuming all this, but you're not using and you're not branching that out and using it for your own and using the ideas and the advice and whatever you're watching or the inspiration that you get from whatever you're watching, and you're not using that to create or use it into your life. You're just like keep constantly bringing that stuff in. And don't get me wrong, I've been in that spot and there's times where I do like to relax out and watch some videos. My point is that like consuming too much, and then there's like meditating, not consuming stuff and then stop consuming stuff for like maybe like 10-20 minutes and then like be deep into your thoughts and truly think about what you could be using it. And a lot of people, like, people want nowadays, they want specific things and they want this and they think they're gonna get it, and if they see somebody else that has it, they're thinking, oh, I should be the one that should have that. I should be the one that made that song. I should be the one that should be getting that acting job. I should be the one that's getting this. Like, I've been there and it's gotten me stuck so many times, and it never really hit me until somebody kept saying it and it had to be replayed back. And this is where the consuming comes into play, like watching different videos and taking it in. And I would be like, no, but I want that though. And then I felt myself, I've got myself caught in times where I'm like, oh man, it should be me that made that song. Like, I've done this before. I've been in that spot, and it's not. And a lot of people are in that spot, and a lot of people want to, like I said, they want that specific thing, and I've been there before, and it's not a good spot to be in because it disappoints you when it's not you doing that. So why not just do the thing and then see where it takes you? And so meditating into my thoughts lately, it's helped me realize that I need something better. Like, I need something better. I need an outlook. And I'm a very spiritual person. I'm very into the universe, and I'm very into things around me and life in general. And if you watch my videos, you would understand that, or hopefully. And I've always thought about doing like readings or like something with like finding out what's like where my spiritual guide is. Like, I know something's guiding me, and if people are believing in this, and they'll understand what I'm saying. But if I know what's watching over me and I know what's guiding me, but I don't know if it's guiding me, is it guiding me in the right spot? Like, because I keep throwing myself off thinking that, oh, maybe I should be over here, or maybe I should be over there, but I want to know that I'm on the right track. So the past few days I've been thinking about meditating into my thoughts and truly going deep into it. And could I be consuming music while I'm doing this? But I find myself, for music, is like I'm consuming it, but it's like listening. It's like I'm relaxed into it, so I get deep into my thoughts. So I love to listen to music where I'm like into my thoughts, and I've been doing this for the past like few days. And anyways, so I want to do like a spiritual reading and I want to know where my guidance is. Now I know there's skeptical people out there that don't believe in this and don't believe in that, and they think that this can happen and oh, it doesn't come true. But like, I have this feeling of fear of doing it because I know that I'm gonna get some crazy answer and I'm gonna go deep into this thing and it's gonna freak me out, not in a bad way, but it makes me scared to do it. But fear pushes me, and if it sometimes fear is good because it gives you the true answer, whether, and I've said this before, whether it's a yes or no, you're getting the answer. And I felt that in the past few days, and I feel that I'm going to do something close to that, or I'm going to do like a reading, or I'm going to try to. And like I said, people are going to be skeptical about this and not believe in it, but I will tell you this. I will tell you what I know from a true story. I won't mention names, but I remember back when I was about 23, 24, and I said I've been on this journey for a while. And I believe in this stuff and I feel something, but I don't know where like to go because you get skeptical about some things and whatever. I'll tell you this. There was this woman that I used to work with, and we've always talked about it, that she went to readings and she paid some guy like, you know, money. I think it was like $50 a session. He came every 4 or 5 months into the city, and she would go see him. She'd see him once every like few months. And every time it's been like results or whatever. This, mind you, this lady never takes off work. And I was working at this place when I was about 23, 24. She never takes off days. Even if she's sick, she never took off days. And one time I went to work, and whatever, the day went by. Went to the restaurant, worked the next day. And I realized, I said, I'm not going to say names. I actually forget her name, but I'm not going to say names anyways. And I said, where's this person? Said, oh, didn't you hear? And I was like, no. I was like, what happened? Like, she never takes off work. They're like, yeah, I know. They're like, so they gave me bits and pieces of the story. And I was like, no way. And then I found out from her that she went to her reader, where she goes to this reader every time. She knows him personally by name and whatever, and gives her a good reading. And she keeps going back. Why would she pay if it wasn't giving her? If you're a spiritual person and you're like, follow your heart and gut, you'll understand that you can get answers. So she went, apparently this is why she took off work. Apparently she went one time to her reader. She sat down, and right away went to give her money, and he says, no, I don't want your money, just sit there and listen. And she's like, what? So he's like, yeah, I don't want your money, don't give me your money, I just need to tell you something, I need to this is what. She's like, okay. So he's like, just sit there and like read your book or whatever. So she's like, or sit there and just relax for a minute. This is a story she's telling. So the reader said, asked her a couple questions, and said something about like, did you have an old furnace or a new furnace that you got recently? She said, yeah, we just upgraded our furnace in the basement like a couple weeks ago. And he says, okay, I'm going to tell you something. He's like, but nobody's going to get hurt. Everybody's fine. Nobody's going to get hurt. But you need to go home. And she's like, what? He's like, yeah, you need to go home. I don't know what it is, something, because he already mentioned furnace, and she's probably thinking, what the fuck? He's like, nobody's going to get hurt, but you need to go home. And he didn't even take her money. And he knows her and whatever, and she does this all the time. It's the first time this happened. And she goes, and she's like, what do you mean? Like, he's like, something with, I think like, I don't know, this is going to happen to your house if you don't get home. No one's going to get hurt, but this is blah, 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 blah. So, like I said, I don't remember the full details. But anyway, so she's freaking out. She's like, okay. So she went home. She calls the fire department. And she's like, this is going to sound crazy, but I need some fire departments over here because I just came from my reader and he said something about my furnace, or he said something, and it's freaking me out and I don't know what else to do, and I think the fire department should come and check it out. And the fire department said, we can't just show up for something like that because unless it's an emergency. She starts crying on the phone. She's like, you need to come to my house. She's like, I went to my reader. He didn't even take my money. I know this sounds crazy, but he told me this, and you guys need to come. So they notice that she's in frantic on the phone and crying while I'm getting like chills talking about this. So the fire department showed up. This is the ending of the story. The fire department shows up. She's like, something about the furnace. They go in the basement. Her new furnace that they installed into the house was leaking 90 pounds of gas every minute. And this is what her reader told her. And ever since then, like I said, she never takes off work. She freaked the fuck out. She didn't know what to do. She always goes, sees this reader. This has never happened before. And this is the first time she sat down. He said, I don't want your money. I just need to tell you something. And he sees her like every 3 or 4 months. So how would he know? I know it's skeptical of some people, but like ever since then, it's like freaked me out in a good way where I'm like, wow, I'm super connected, that I'm afraid that something's bad is going to happen. Like something, they're going to tell me this, and then I'm going to be worrying about it for the next 10 years or whatever. And it can happen. Or like, I don't know. But if you're connected with the spirits and you're connected with the guidance and you're connected with it, you'll believe that something will come out of this good if you just follow through with it. That's the way I'm like kind of looking at it. So anyways, I want to do, and it's taken me years of like, should I do a reading? I've looked into it. I've seen tarot cards. I've read horoscopes. I swear to God, horoscopes have came true. And yes, you can read one horoscope and another one and they almost sound the same, but I don't want to get too deep into this, but my point is of it, that I've noticed this for years, since I was about 24. I'm 34 now. Ever since that, she told me that story, and I've heard different stories throughout my life, and I've always wanted to do it. And then I wanted to believe that I can get a good answer, and I gotta be in a good spot in my life for me to be able to do this. And in the past 9 months being clean, it's put me in that position where I'm like, I need more. Like, I need to find out more. So I'm going to be doing a reading. I'm going to be digging deep into like my loved ones that have been gone. Again, it sounds crazy to people, but that story is 100% fucking true. I was even getting chills talking about it. Like, how, like, there's gotta be some other, and she still goes apparently. So I've dug deep into this. I've talked to somebody. I'm going to be looking into it more deeper. And I'm going to tell you this right now, is that I'm scared. But I'm scared in a good way, and it's going to freak me out, and I'm super nervous to do it, but I'm going to do it. And I feel that a lot of people, that if you're connected with yourself and you're connected with your surroundings, I know there's people that out there that can see spirits. I don't see spirits. I feel spirits. And like I said, I don't want to go too deep into it, but I'm a spiritual person. I have 2 cats. I know they're they're spirit animals. And I just looked deeper into this, and I feel that if I wasn't trying to better myself, and I wasn't trying to actually truly find out why I'm doing certain things, why I'm reacting this way, and because I feel that I'm frustrated, so because I'm trying to look for an answer, and I do this by myself. And if I don't want to go to, like, if there's no like full meetings, and I don't want to sit in like group meetings and then put up with some other people's bullshit and whatever, blah blah blah, I think I should be doing it this way, because I'm super connected with whatever's surrounding me, and I'm super connected with life in general. So I'm going to be doing this, and I feel that whoever's connected the same way and understands what I'm saying, I think you should try it too. I think it's your time. I think if it is your time and you feel it's your time, I know it's scary. I know it's going to be scary for me, because I know what's going to, like, I know what I'm going to feel. You ever seen that Blair Witch? Remember, like, that Blair Witch thing where those people shot that video with that small video camera, and that girl's eyes were like massively watering? Like, she wasn't crying, but it's like a fear going through you. It's like an energy going through you. It's super weird, where you get so scared and you truly feel something, is where your eyes start watering. It's not crying, but do you understand what I'm saying? I know that's going to happen. I know it is, because I know that I'm that's how connected with I am, and I know that I'm ready for this, and I'm going to do it to like better myself and better my situation and better to see if I'm going in the right direction, because I keep getting frustrated, then I'll fall back, and then I'll like fall back on my anger and stuff like that. And I mean, it's okay to be mad and it's okay to stand up for yourself, but sometimes I get too bad with it because it's just me and I'm trying to figure out things, and nobody understands that. Well, I can't say nobody, but some don't understand that. As I'm doing this by myself, I kind of want to be, and there's nowhere else to really run and nobody else listens to, but I'm trying to find, you got to surround yourself with the right feelings. Like doing this, I feel right doing this spiritual thing and doing this, looking into this deeper. I want to do it, and if you've connected with something, try it out. Yeah, I hope you're if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you, and if you listened to me and you understood what I was saying, I appreciate you. Thank you. Like, you have no idea me bringing you into me life, and bringing you into how I'm trying to better myself and want to better myself. And if I didn't want to, I wouldn't be trying to look into these things and speaking about it like I love doing. So thanks for listening. I appreciate y'all. Thank you to the new subscript. Sorry. My apologies. I appreciate y'all. Thank you to the new subscriptions. Don't forget to like this video. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you haven't yet, then you're missing the hell out. You're missing out. You're missing out if you're not subscribed. Hit the bell if you want notifications. My link for my Facebook book will be below. My link for my music will be below. Much love to everybody. Keep that head up. Keep smiling. Peace out.